I can't escape you. Every time I try to run, you find me. Even here, where I go to contemplate, I only see your face.
Peter, what are you doing? Crack? What the fuck?
Wait, what am I doing outside? I hate going outside. Ah, shit. I gotta get back to Assassin's Creed. Man, I love Family Guy, and I also love mind-melting stupid mobile games. What if I combined them? This type of video, the Family Guy mobile game combo, has been spreading across the internet like wildfire recently, like a plague across all platforms, infesting the minds of you and your children that you happen to be letting the internet raise. Which I'm gonna go on a tangent real quick about I can't wait for these children who are just glued to their phones and melting their brains away are gonna be eventually voting citizens. I can't wait. You know, this actually makes a lot of sense. You know, boomers got to melt their brains with lead in their paint, and then we got to melt our brains with Subway Surfers and Family Guy funny moments. Thank God I don't have TikTok. If I wanted to watch content that actively made me stupider, and while selling my soul to the Chinese Communist Party, I'd be on Twitter. But even with my immunity to TikTok, this type of content is completely inescapable, and I know you have all seen it as well. There's a ton of videos online about people, you know, having double screens because they want to watch Subway Surfers on the bottom and Family Guy on the top. And today, I'm going to bring you my findings. I've captured one of these videos, and I've dissected it slowly and painfully. And today, I'll bring you my findings. And what I've found is that this content is essentially the content version of hypnotism.
What do you got there, Peter?
TikTok.
Who could think of such a horrible thing?
Observing this content at a glance, it appears to be nothing more than easily clickable, no substance content. But that is true, but there's something more. Under this facade of Family Guy clips with crappy mobile game ads is an ingenious design that maximizes watch time and sucks in its victims. You've probably experienced this yourself. I certainly know I have. Staring blankly at my screen while Peter does a cutaway gag, a knife cutting a cake in the bottom of the screen. How horrifying. After my extensive research on this topic, I have coined the term for the symptoms that are given to you from this content. Peter Griffin hypnosis. But how does Peter Griffin hypnosis actually attack your attention? It's a multi-pronged attack. Allow me to show you. First we have the Family Guy funny moment, or as I'll call it, the funny. Then we have whatever the game is down on the bottom. We'll refer to this as the grabber. This provides us with multiple areas to observe while the funny is playing. So let's say you watch the funny for only a few moments. The next thing you observe is the grabber. This draws your attention for another few moments as you contemplate everything you have ever done to lead you to this exact moment in your life where you're watching a Family Guy funny moment clip. And then Peter says a funny joke and it brings your attention back to the funny. This type of content is secretly ingenious. You show up for Family Guy but get sucked into some weird mobile game, tricking you into staying for longer than you originally wanted to. But how? How do you prevent Peter Griffin hypnosis? Very simply, know the symptoms and causes of Peter Griffin hypnosis and try to steer clear of content that is made to suck you in and hold your attention for as long as possible. Videos like this have absolutely no substance and are only made for the purpose of appeasing the algorithm of whatever platform they're on. I know this is a contagion on TikTok and other platforms like Instagram and YouTube Shorts, but with this knowledge, you can better prepare yourself against the effects of Peter Griffin hypnosis.
Guess there's only one thing I can do to regain your love.
While writing this topic, I realized that Peter Griffin hypnosis comes in many forms, and many YouTubers use a variant of it to keep the attention of their viewers. Have you ever noticed that a lot of YouTubers who focus on commentary utilize gameplay as the background of their videos? It's a simple tactic. It can keep your video in the gaming section and the gameplay is enticing. Is it wrong for content creators to do this? Absolutely not. I did it in my Fallout video because it helps keep the audience engaged when I'm not making an awful joke or spinning PNGs on the screen. I was even nervous in my last video about not having moving objects on the screen for literally 2 seconds, because I thought the audience is going to click off. There's probably going to be gameplay in the background of this video as well. I haven't looked at it yet because this is, I'm recording. There's a desperate need to grab the attention of the viewer and hold on to it for dear life. I'll refer to this version of content hypnosis as leafy hypnosis, based on the controversial figure who popularized the style. This type of content isn't inherently malicious like the other type, but it's a pretty well-worn tactic, and it attempts to keep the audience engaged when a YouTuber is trying to produce content. Content hypnosis comes in many forms, and Peter Griffin hypnosis is probably the most malicious out of all of them. It goes directly after TikTok children and ADHD-riddled Zoomers like myself. Do I think it's going anywhere? Nah, absolutely not. It's probably just going to get more popular. Just keep vigilant and watch for the signs of Peter Griffin hypnosis wherever you go. And make sure to subscribe, please. Please subscribe. I actually need subscribers. I'm trying to get this. Don't listen to that guy. He's begging for subscribers. Take a look at this guy. 5 beers deep and 3 Red Bulls in to editing out all the bad parts that guy just said. Here, have some bloopers that didn't make the cut. Enjoy. Man, I love Family Guy and also love mind-melting, satisfying mobile games. Observing this content at a glance, it appears to be nothing more than easily clickable, no sus.